Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot, and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Pisces might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. And in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for April 2020. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless. So whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year or so from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you will find a message for you within the reading. And if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, this is why at the beginning of the reading I always mention Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, because if you know your other planetary placements, then you can listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, with all that being said, let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Pisces and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Pisces for April 2020. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Pisces for April 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Pisces for April 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Pisces for April 2020? One more time. All right. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and divide these into 3 stacks. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man is your overall energy for this reading. And the Hanged Man talks about being stuck, not being able to move forward, you know, staying in the same situation. And this has been your theme for the last couple of readings for you, Pisces. So, you know, it's time for you maybe to shake it up just a little bit and knock yourself loose from this little branch. Okay, and set yourself free from a situation that is kind of stagnant. There's no growth in any type of stagnant situation. And while we're on this journey, it's about growth, about evolving, about getting to the next level. Like when you are playing a video game and you have to go through all these challenges and you keep screwing up and you keep screwing up, and finally you master that level and you can elevate to the next level. You're stuck on this level right here. And it's time to, you know, figure it out and keep on going to the next level. All right, now for those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows. And the first row pertains to you, what you might have been dealing with, situations you may have been dealing with, things that are currently going on, and situations and people that are coming towards you. Now, the second column is about your twin flame, your soulmate, your karmic partner. It could be somebody you just met, maybe an ex that you would like to reconcile with. It could mean somebody that the first person you're thinking of when you wake up in the morning, and the last person you're thinking about when you go to sleep at night. The third column is obstacles and challenges. And in the last column, it is outcome. All right, now I've just laid out 8 cards, 4 rows, 8 cards. It's 2 in each row. I'm going to do this 2 more times for a grand total of 24 cards. By the time we get to the end of the reading, at the end of the 24 cards, we have a pretty good story about what's going on. Now with you, we have the 9 of Pentacles as well as the 7 of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you are thinking about your future. You know what you want. You need that security. You want that security. You are trying very hard to nurture that security and ensure that it continues to grow. And you know, I love this 9 of Pentacles. This is very much like the Empress, okay? This is like an Empress in training. This is somebody who is really, really focused on all of the things that have to do with security, beauty, aesthetics, all of these things. And but they're just not quite as evolved as, say, the Empress would be. It's about new growth and planting those seeds and enjoying the fruitfulness of where you are right now in your life. And the Seven of Pentacles shows me that you are the kind of person who is willing to take that idea that you have, just like when you plant a garden and you run out there and you check on the progress of your little plants every single day to see if they've blossomed yet, or they have fruit yet, or vegetables, or whatever you're growing. This is you nurturing and tending to the relationship and trying to make sure that everything works. Okay. Now, your partner has the Five of Pentacles as well as Judgment. So the Judgment card tells me that you tend to continue to go back to this person time and time and time again, even if they have left you feeling stranded or feeling as if you're left out in the cold, abandoned, just like you see these people who are homeless and crippled and really don't know what their next move is going to be or what they're going to do. So it leaves you a little bit codependent on the other person, where you value their acceptance and the fact that they want you more than you are taking care of yourself. You're taking care of this situation and the needs of this other person over your own, to the point that you are terribly neglected. And so you see these lovers who are coming up out of the grave here, and this love keeps getting re-resurrected and re-resurrected. Ick. All right, so when we get to your obstacles and challenges, we see that the two of you, if you are a female and they are a male, or you're a male and they're a female, you have a King of Pentacles as well as a Queen of Wands. The female is worried about another female from their partner's past, and the male is constantly worried about you having other men or someone from your past that is there's always interfering. The two of you don't quite trust each other, and you feel like the other one is always doing something that maybe they shouldn't be doing. So when you get up the courage to leave the situation, all they have to do is throw this person in your face, or the suggestion that they are, and you run right back to them. And when you leave and they see that you've gone on and maybe done something else, they are trying to come back around you because they can't stand the thought of you being with someone else either. Okay. And now in your outcome, you have the Five of Cups as well as the Seven of Cups. So I see that maybe, you're sort of unsatisfied with this relationship, but at the same time, you're looking towards the future and you are imagining how good it could be if only this or if only that. And this is why you keep giving the partner the second chances. But most of the time, you are sitting there mourning and grieving and thinking about this relationship. You see these three cups that are spilled here. For the most part, it's spilled and you have been saved because this is toxic, whatever is in these cups. However, you do have two good cups that are behind you, which represents that there is other love for you that is good for you, that is nourishing for your soul, that is something that could be beneficial to you. So you should not worry about these cups that have spilled. And you notice that this little river that is here, the current's pretty strong in it, and it's leaving you feeling like you are always on some white water roller coaster emotional drama that is always going on in this relationship. You're not getting any peace. All right, so when we come to your column again, we have the Queen of Cups, which is you, as well as the Three of Wands. Your partner has the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. Your fears and anxieties are the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. And your outcome is the High Priestess as well as the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so this Queen of Cups is you. She represents Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And this shows me that you are a person, again, who is a very nurturing person, who tends to take care of your partner. You care more about their needs because you think, if I do this, they'll love me more, or they'll do this for me more. Or you know, you feel like you constantly are the one that is responsible for maintaining the relationship. And you are like this guy here with this Three of Wands. You are sitting here waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for that reciprocity from your partner to care enough about the relationship that they are doing the same, at least doing the same for you, the same effort that you're putting into the relationship as you are. Okay? Now, your partner has the Ten of Swords as well as the Four of Swords. So they are feeling, you know, hurt and angry, and they have things from their past that have hurt them, which has caused them to maybe not trust as much as they should. And we have the Four of Swords, which tells me, you know, they should have taken more time to heal themselves. They are so stressed to the point that it's almost like PTSD. They are trying to heal, to meditate, to get on with themselves. They should not have gotten involved in a relationship before they were completely healed, because you are bringing, or they are bringing, these same hurts from the past into the current situation. Now you see he has these three swords above him, but he also has this one sword right here, right by his side, that it's like when you're scared to sleep at night after your house has been robbed, so you sleep with a knife under your pillow because you can grab it and you're quick to react. Well, this is how it is. So they tend to cause arguments and hurt you and say things and end up feeling hurt and betrayed when you're not going to put up with it and you walk out, because they are so quick to react to things that you do because of the way that they have been treated in their past. All right, so fears and anxieties, obstacles and challenges. You have the Three of Swords and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So whether you are someone who has another person, another third party going on in this, or your partner does, or maybe neither one of you do, but you're afraid that you do, this is never really a good situation. And you may have gotten into this relationship prematurely, but you do have the Wheel of Fortune that's going on here. So as soon as you recognize that you know, this could be the right person for you, but it might be the wrong time, or it could be the wrong person for you, who is presenting themselves to you at the right time so that they can trigger within you what it is that is inside of you that hurts you, that you need to face and heal. Okay? Now, when we get to outcome, we have the High Priestess as well as the Ace of Pentacles. And the High Priestess is about making those decisions about what it is you really want out of life, and knowing that you do want that security more than anything, and that person who's really solid and there for you, and that represents everything that you need in a relationship. This is what you are hoping to have from a person who may not have the capacity to do that at this time. Now, when we get to your column, we have the Two of Swords as well as the Moon. Your partner is the Page of Wands and the Devil. The fears and anxieties are the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. The outcome is the Empress as well as the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to go ahead and pull two more cards just for clarifiers. And we have the Six of Pentacles as well as the Lovers. So this seems like you guys, this will be the third reading in a row where you guys are just swimming around in that same fishbowl, doing the same things over and over, and nothing's changing. So you have the Two of Swords as well as this Moon card. Now the Moon talks about an eclipse and all these things that go on in the dark. And once the shadow of the earth has moved across that moon and the moon is illuminated again, and you can see, because it lights up almost like daylight after it's been so dark, that you can see all the little wicked things that are going on. Okay, so something's going to be revealed to you that is most likely going to be a game changer. And this Two of Swords tells me that it's going to be something that's going to help you make that final decision about whether you're staying in the relationship or you are evolving finally and moving past it. That you are going to need to wear this little blindfold because you have to separate yourself from what's really going on versus, you know, the facts. You have to separate yourself from the facts and what you have this idea of what you want to actually be going on. You have this fantasy about what you think this situation really is when it's all in your imagination because you want it to be that way so bad. Now, when your partner is there, we have the Devil as well as the Page of Wands. So this is a person who will use these words to pursue you and to keep you reeled in through passion, through sexuality, through drugs, alcohol, codependent relationships, where they will misbehave, but when they act ways that they shouldn't act, it actually draws you back in because they have you believing, well, if you were there, they wouldn't have done it or whatever. And it's kind of a sick situation, actually. So your obstacles and challenges are the Magician as well as the Chariot. These are very, very important cards here. So you are wanting to make this relationship be the one that works for you. And the Chariot, you can see these little sphinxes are just sitting down. And I've said this in the last couple of readings because it describes it best. It's like when you get in the car and you are in a hurry and you want to leave and you start the engine, you go to, and it won't start. Then it just sits there. So this chariot driver is sitting there wanting these little sphinxes to hurry up and pull this chariot and go, go, go. And they are sitting still. So just, you know, it tells me that you are aware of things are not going the way that you want them to go. It's not moving as fast as you want it to do, and you are unable to manifest the type relationship out of this situation that you're wanting to. And it doesn't mean the other person is bad. It means they are not somebody who is going to be able to do this for you. So we have the Empress as well as the Knight of Pentacles. This tells me that very soon you're going to have a new person enter the relationship that is going to make you not really even care so much about this relationship anymore. This person most likely is an earth sign, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person. And this guy is going to, make you feel like you are the chosen one. This is a person that will see you as the Empress that you actually are and the type of love that you represent that you can bring in. Now, at the beginning of the reading, you had the Nine of Pentacles. This is the person that will help you evolve to that next level, and it's time to level up and become that person. So the final cards of clarifiers are the Six of Pentacles as well as the Lover. So you had the Hangman presiding over your reading, which means you can stay stuck and be in this relationship where you feel like you're always having to beg for attention or you're never getting back what you need from the relationship, and you're just not, you don't always want to be the squeaky wheel. You don't want to be the one who has to whine and complain to get what it is you need from the relationship. And if you break yourself free, then this new person can enter your life. Okay? And you have this Ace of Pentacles that is here. It shows the universe offering you this Knight of Pentacles. And there's this little doorway right here waiting for you to go through to receive your new love as the Empress. Okay? So, Pisces, that is your reading for April 2020. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I want to thank you for all of your comments, likes, shares, subscribes. And I will see you guys here mid-April for your mid-monthlies. And I just want to tell you thank you so much for all of those who have so very generously donated to my channel. It means so much to me, and it allows me to continue to be here and make these videos for you and to grow our little community here on YouTube. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Love you.